Let's see, some books that I bought because of the hype. Plucking around, I bought it because of the hype. I bought it because of the smut. I bought it because of the steam. And I probably will read it just for those reasons. And also, like, I think that for me too, I'm really looking for storylines that I can resonate, that resonates with me. I'm getting bored with all these popular books, even though I got a table full of them. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Tyler Price, and on my channel we talk about books, productivity, lifestyle, money, and anything you want to talk about. Today we're going to talk about books. That's just the life that we've been living lately. We've been reading books, buying books, talking about books. So I have a fun book haul for you all today. I know that I have not really been consistent on my channel in the last couple of months. Life has been lifing, and unfortunately YouTube just has not been my priority. As you all know, I was in a career transition and I had been interviewing for positions. So I've landed somewhere. I'm super excited. I start in a couple of days. And so my goal now is that I'm not really in this interview phase anymore, is to try to be as consistent as possible. So we'll see how that works out. I'm not going to make any promises around the Tuesday, Friday video uploads, just because I just think that's a little ambitious with starting a new job. But I will try to the extent that I can to maybe just drop in every so often. Separately, please follow me on my community page on YouTube. That's where I typically provide updates on what's going on with me. So with that, I just want to chat a little bit today about the books that I've been purchasing. So those of you who are book girlies know that we do have extensive TBR, books in our TBR that we want to read, but there's just also this enjoyment in purchasing books. And I've been so fortunate because, you know, Amazon had their sale, Target had their sale. I even found a book from the Dollar Tree. I don't know if it's in this pile, but so I've really kind of gone through, and I had a ton of books on my list that I wanted to add to my collection, and I've been really fortunate to kind of being able to purchase them. So in no particular order, and then what I'm also going to do is the books that are not as popular, I'll talk about them, but the ones that are popular, I don't think I will, because I really want to keep this video at less than 10 minutes. Okay, I'm lying. It ain't happening. Like it is so not happening. So just to start, I took advantage of the Target sale. I think Target had like buy one get one half off or something like that. I think that was their last sale, and got a lot of books and really odd. And also some of these books I got at Costco. And I'll be honest with you, like I am gonna read these books. I don't know when I'll have the time to read, because now that I'm not on sabbatical anymore and I'm going back into work, I won't be reading 2-3 books a week like I was. I'll probably be doing maybe 1 book a week, or at least my goal is to read maybe 4 or 5 books a month, as opposed to like the 10 and 12 that I was doing prior. So let's jump into this and kind of go over what we got here. So the first book that I want to talk about is called The Kiss Countdown with Etta Easton. So this book, from my understanding, you guys have seen it all around, is some kind of fake dating book. So I guess it's this Amory Price is jobless, newly singled, and about to lose her apartment, and then she runs into this astronaut who's like, let's fake date, you can stay in my place. So this is a romance, and from my understanding, this is really very popular online. Many people liked it, so I definitely will add this to my collection. Not sure when I'll get to read it, maybe August, just because my reading list for June, July is already kind of, I have a lot. Okay, and then another one is called My True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I have not read anything by her. I have about 3 books by her, and I do plan on reading some of her books. What I like about this is, from my understanding, the plot of this story is that a girl's husband disappears, and then she thought he was dead, and she falls in love with someone else, and then he reappears. And so she's going to have to make a decision in terms of who she wants to be with. So it's the quintessential example of, can you really have more than one true love in your life? So yeah, I checked this out from the library. I didn't get to read it. So it was on sale on, I think, Amazon. I got this at Target, by the way. And this from Amazon. So I just, I wanted to read it just because it just sounds like a really good story in terms of she gets to choose one. And I'm very curious to kind of get her thought processes as she decides who to choose. So, and then the next one I got is, oh, I didn't know I bought this book, An Education in Malice by S.T. Gibson. I don't think I've read anything by S.T. Gibson. Is she the one that wrote the Mind F series? I need to check. Anyway, I haven't read anything by her. And honestly, I don't really know what this book is about. I think it has more to do with like some women at women's college. And let's see, on her first day of school, Lauren Sheridan is thrust into an intense academic rivalry with a beautiful, enigmatic, can't speak English, Camilla. Together, they're drawn into this confidence of their demanding poetry professor. So I don't know. Anyway. This is something about a poetry professor and some students, but yeah, I'm not going to get too much into what this is about. And then I got Lee Bardugo, I think that's how you say the name, Lee Bardugo, The Familiar. I heard this book is very, very good. Actually, purchased it based on the recommendation of Sister Christy on Alex, I don't know her name, Alex something's, and Shaughnessy's YouTube channel. They have this woman who's a bookseller at Barnes & Noble, and she gives recommendations. So she said this is an exceptional book. I got this from Target when Target was having a sale. I think buy one get one 50%. So I'm excited about that. And I think I got also the Education of Malice from Target as well. So I bought them together. So I'm especially interested in this book because it's, from my understanding, it's definitely some romance, but more literary fiction and historical fiction. So I do like some elements of historical fiction. I like it when it has a romance in it. But so yeah, I'll check this out. She said it was exceptionally good. And I'll be honest with you, like everything that I've been reading, nothing is landing lately. So maybe this will. Let's see, what else did I get from Target? I got Mary Monroe's book called God Don't Like Ugly. So I have read some books by Mary Monroe in the past, and I'm really super excited about reading this one. It's just about some friendship and from adolescence to womanhood, and just kind of follows the journey of two women and their friendship. So yeah. And then I have not read anything by Brittany Cherry, but I know that Shaughnessy and also Alex and a few other people absolutely love her. And I've been collecting some of her backlists. I checked out this book from the library like for weeks and weeks and weeks and never got to read it. I was always reading something else. So it went on sale on Amazon. I bought it, and I'm looking forward to kind of diving into this. And I think it has something to do with, I'll read kind of like the first couple of lines. It says, I know I should stay away from Ian Parker, but my drug dealing stepdad kicked me out. I have nowhere to go. Squatting in an abandoned shed on Ian's grandpa's farm seems like a good plan as any. Ian finds me there, and of course he insists on me moving into his spare room. I should say no, but the appeal of a roof and a warm bed is too much, not to mention Ian's brown eyes and strong arms. Yeah, I bought it. Let's see what else I got here. Megan Quinn, I just want to read something by her. And so I heard this is really good. It's kind of like a fake dating trope. And so I just thought it'd be great. I really want to read something by her. I also have Not So Meet Cute. I purchased that a while back. So I do need to read something by her. And then the next book that I have, and I got this at Target as well. The next book I bought is Funny Story. I bought Funny Story because I heard it was good. Now, I read Book Lovers last month and did not love it. I think I gave it 2.5 stars. I just felt like it just was a little bit over the top in terms of the slow burn. Like, you know, I love you, I want you, you're cute, and it takes 300 pages to get there. I'm so not for that. Like, I'm not about that life. Like, I like quick, fast, not instant romance, but something close. But the slow burn in her book was just a little bit annoying. However, I did enjoy her writing. So I think that Emily Henry really writes well. So a good writer will get me every time, even if I don't like the storyline. So I'm going to give this book a chance. I still have beach reads and also People We Meet on Vacation, because I bought them even though I hadn't read anything by her. I bought them a while back, so I'll read them both. But I thought I was going to enjoy Book Lovers. I liked the idea of the book. The slow burn just took a little bit too long to burn. So I was just kind of over it with it. But yeah, so I did get this. I'm definitely excited about that. And I have some people coming inside now. So I'm filming. Okay, so I love Jennifer Weiner. I have read a few of her earlier books. and really enjoy them a lot. I think I read In Her Shoes, Good in Bed, and a few other books by her. But I like her a lot, and so this is her newest book. It's a breakaway, and so I enjoy books that the characters tend to be relatable. So this is really a story about someone who kind of got tired of her life. She got tired of like not finding the right direction in life, and also she's also a plus size woman, and so she just decided to kind of change certain things and try to start something new. So I am looking forward to diving into this. I'll probably read this first before some of these other books, just because Jennifer Weiner delivers for me every time. And I tried checking this out from the library and checked it out a few times, didn't get to read it. So I was like, forget it, let me just buy it. Let's see, some books that I bought because of the hype. Plucking around, I bought it because of the hype. I bought it because of the smut. I bought it because of the steam. And I probably will read it just for those reasons. In full disclosure. Yeah. Smut, steam, hype. I bought it. Now, would I buy the sequel? Absolutely not. And also the fact that this book is 578 pages leads me to believe that they probably needed to edit. Like, I'm really staying away from independently published books because I think that there are reasons why people hire people to do work. And like, there is a reason why you need an editor. Because when you have an editor of a book, then maybe they'll shave off 150 pages out of the book. Because I can tell you, I read Hunting Adeline, and it was like, I don't know, like 500 pages. It was about 300 pages too long. Like, it was, don't get me wrong, I read it all, but it was. And it was just one of those, sister, you really need somebody to edit your books. The story is in the editing. Another book that I bought because of the hype is When the Moon Hatch. And look again, look out there. Like really? And it's on Kindle Unlimited. Well, actually the letters aren't that big. It's on Kindle Unlimited, but I just didn't want to read something that's thick on Kindle Unlimited. So I bought it. I bought it from Costco for like 13 bucks. Let's see what else. And then back to Brittany Cherry. This is her newest book called The Problem with Players. And let's see what this is about. So when my ex-boyfriend somehow manages to land a job as my new assistant coach, my life is flipped upside down. The game I thought I mastered is now being played with a whole new set of rules. Yeah. I know, like, she's really kind of, Brittany Cherry is definitely becoming more popular. More people are reading her books, and I really want to dive into her backlist. I definitely want to read a lot of her books. My goal, one of my goals for this year, before the end of the calendar year, is I want to read at least 4 books by her. So, or 5. So monthly, I'll dive into her world. It's just that, I'll be honest with y'all, the last couple of months, nothing has hit. I can't really, after I read This Could Be Us, I just couldn't get into any other book. I have about 7 books that I've started and did not complete. I just can't get into any other book. And I'm not in a book slump. I'm picking up books. Nothing is hidden. Nothing is landing the way that book did. And so I'm struggling right now with finding the right book. So I have like a ton. I have 7 books that I started and just could not get far in them. I haven't started reading Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez, and I love Abby Jimenez. Like, she's my girl. I just am not in the right headspace for it. So it's not the books. I think it's just me. And so I'm hoping now that my life is getting to some sense of normalcy that I will be able to kind of dive more into books. Okay, we're going to go through this. I got like 5 more books left. Maybe in Another Life, again, another book by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I have a feeling I'm going to love her. I have a feeling I'm going to like her writing. So I definitely want to read something by her in June. So maybe I also have that book After I Do. So definitely one of her books. Okay, I'm going to read one of them sometime in June, because I think I also bought this at Target during the sale. And even though I have not read the first ACOTAR, I bought the second book because it was on sale. Like, I'm moving away from purchasing books by authors that I have not read anything by them, like multiple books. Like, granted, I got a couple of Brittany Cherry books, but I can tell you that the people who like her, every recommendation they've made, I've agreed with the exception of what they thought about A Love Song for Ricky Wilde, because I think that's one of the best books I've read all year, but they didn't like it, so let's agree to disagree. But every recommendation that they've made has been on point, And so they love Brittany Cherry. So I decided, I was like, you know, her book, it was on sale. I wanted to have it in my collection. So I got it. Now, Akatar, a few people have recommended it. Even my son's teacher recommended it. So I definitely need to, I need to read one of them. And I want to, but as I was saying to you guys earlier, like nothing is landing. Like I am struggling, really struggling with everything. So I'm hoping that like I just want that book that just like I just need that book to get me out of the slump. I'm thinking I'm gonna hit a historical fiction romance because I haven't read any historicals in a while. So maybe that will take me out of my reading slump. So continuing with the books, I bought Life's Too Short by Abby Jimenez. I love Abby Jimenez. I've read two of her books so far. I'm reading her newest one. Actually, I read three. I read The Friend Zone. I need to finish it. I was listening to it on audio, and then I had the actual book, and I had to return it to the library. So I think I'm just gonna buy it and just either try to check it out from the library again and just finish the last few chapters, or listen to it. But it wasn't hidden the way like yours truly, or the other one that part of your world hit. Like it hit where it needed to. And also like I think that for me too, I'm really looking for storylines that resonates with me. I'm getting bored with all these popular books, even though I got a table full of them. I'm kind of getting bored with them. So right now I'm reading more contemporary fiction. I'm reading a book called Talking at Night by Claire Devaney or something like that. I heard it's her debut book and it's supposed to be really good. So I'm definitely getting bored with these TikTok, popcorn, pop culture, plotless kind of books. Not that these are, but some of them are. Smut, no plot. I'm a little over that. So yeah, but I did buy a whole bunch of those books. So I am a little bit over those books, and I'm really looking to. I think it's time for me to kind of start reading things a bit more substantial. So we'll see. But I am gonna go through some of these books at some point before the end of the year. Then the last two books that I have one is called Razor Blade Tears by S.A. Cosby, and also All the Sinners Bleed. So I heard that one of them is about like these two families, white and black. Their sons were murdered, and apparently they were lovers, and so kind of dive into kind of a lot of aspects of racism and sexism, homophobia, and all of that. So I think that there is, and how certain things are viewed in different cultures. And then the other one, I don't know what it's about, but I bought them both. So I've heard a lot of great things about his book, so definitely decided to kind of check them out. I'm trying to fix my dress here. Oh, wrong side. I need to fix this side. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have right now in terms of the books that I've purchased, and I am at yeah, this video is longer than I wanted it to be, but I'm really excited about, as I said to you guys, that I think that it's important to you have to curate a certain kind of books, or a library of books that you're interested in, that resonate with you, and that resonates with you, and also that you feel you're getting something out of. And we change as people. Like our reading style and interest changes with, or tend to change with, depending on what's going on. Like it's summertime right now. I want romance. I want fluff. I want, so I'll probably dive back into the Magnolia Parks world. I read the first two books. I got the other three. I'm gonna finish it all. Probably not this summer, but definitely that. Some rom-com, some chick lit. I think that's pretty much where that's the headspace that I like to be in for the summer. But also I'm interested in more serious stuff. So I'm really looking at maybe the New York Times list, some more literary fiction. Yeah, to just kind of, I need a little more sophisticated reading, because this stuff that I'm reading is just they're not landing anywhere. And like, but I don't know. It's just, I think it's also the headspace that I'm in. I think that I have certain things that are going on personally that's just impacting my ability to really fully focus on a book. And life happens. So I'm really maybe thinking about maybe leaning to other things that I like. Like I definitely love historical fiction. definitely love, no, historical romance, not historical fiction. I don't like historical fiction. I don't like reading about history. I think it's boring. I'm not interested. Um, Historical romance, I totally love that. With the king, dukes, and lords, and princes, and all of that. I'm all for that. So I think that I definitely need to dive more into those. And also kind of lean back into the authors that I've loved. You know, like Maeve Binchy was an author that I loved when I was younger. And so I'm thinking about reading Tara Road again, or maybe something by her. So yeah, I'm just, Eric Jerome Dickey, I have one of his books. I think I'm going to reread it. I'm just not, some of these newer authors right now, they're just not landing for me where they should. And I'm just in this reading slump that it's just, I haven't been able to get out of. And I'm trying to read, I'm picking up books, starting 7 books and not finishing them. It's just nothing is landing. Even authors that I absolutely love. Like I was reading, I think it's either Bloodshot or Hook Shot or one of the shots by Kendi Ryan. And Kendi Ryan's the GOAT for me. Like she's an auto-buy, she's a GOAT. I'm going to read her whole backlist. But as I'm reading that book, it's just also not landing. So it's not the author, it's not the books. It's just that where I am right now, nothing is really landing with me. And so I'm hoping that, that I can get out of it soon. But we've all been there. I think that that happens sometimes where we just can't, we can't really find the right book to hit us where. So anyway, guys, I know I've talked a lot. This is a lot of books. I don't think I could carry all of it. I don't think I can get all of it on camera. But yeah, but this is, it's a lot of books. You know, like, subscribe to this channel, guys. Thanks for rolling with me. Thanks for continuing to watch this video.